Wow, gas shortages in Aiken, South Carolina. I went to work tonight, and everybody said, "Hey, we don't, just showing how rumors fly." They're saying gas shortages are going to be because some kind of computer in the pipeline. So I'm trying to look up on the internet right now, and 2017 in September, and when the hurricanes come, all this time, like 4 years ago, and other times they've always had shortages, and people go crazy. People always buy like all the gas cans they can. Those are like $20 a gas can. So I think people panic over everything. And the internet's just saying, even people put it on Facebook. So people are so drawn in to things. You got to really watch what you're doing and be diligent. Like my son, he's looking at a device where you can hook a bunch of different devices up to it, but it has to have like a SIM card. Some, but the reviews say it might not work with Verizon. It might not work with AT&T. So what do? I told him, I said, read the reviews. Some people like it, some people don't. But you never know. You got to read the reviews and make sure there's some kind of guarantee or that you can get your money back if it don't work. Because as businesses are supposed to protect the consumers from selling things that are not a waste of money. If they sell something, it's supposed to be at least beneficial for you buying it, or why should they even buy it? But Aiken, a lot of people were saying having gas shortages, disruption. They said that Sam's Club, they ran out of gas, and other places half the pumps are down. And I got two saver accounts. Like Sprint has a card that you can get, and I guess it saves them money because anytime you use credit, they have to pay. If you use it at a gas pump, they have to pay the credit card company for you to use that credit card. So Sprint and the Circle K, they have their own card, and you link it to your checking account, and you use it, and it pulls money out of your checking account, so you don't have to worry about paying that fee to the credit card company. So they save money by letting you do that, and they give you 10 cents off whatever the going rate for gas is. So I've been watching on my commute to work, and one place had the gas cheaper, and they didn't even have a card that you could use, which was really crazy. And the gas is just jumping up. Like, even looking at a little map, as of right now, it's showing 280 all the way down to 260, and that's a 20 cent jump. It's jumping all over the place. But anytime we've always had um, the tropical storms or tornadoes, and the people that live on the coast, they always had to come up here. But there's no storms this time. But they're saying the gas is gonna go up, so it'll be a little disruption. But the gas cans, five gallon gas can costs about $20. So if there's gas, I think what everybody should do is just top off their gas and every day when they go out once a day, and it's like filling up once a week or every couple of days. Then there's not really disruption, but you still get gas, and you're not really going crazy with it. You just keep your car full, and it should last you 2 or 3 days instead of just spending all this money on gas cans and everything. So we gotta be careful. The shortage on gas gonna be the next toilet paper. That's paper gold, and gas is liquid gold. But you got to watch this stuff. Even though there's a disruption, it's true, but we can't be panicking about it. Over the years, I've seen people back up backwards, and somebody had like 5 gas cans in their truck, and they getting all crazy, and they won't let you get over a certain amount. You know, in the 70s, it was bad. They had to wait hours to get 10, gallons worth of gas, and they wouldn't be able to make it back and forth to work. But we're not. We got gas stations everywhere. People driving everywhere. So, it might be a thing to make people want electric vehicles, but then what happens when the power grid goes down? Or even though it's electric, you got to make the power with coal, so you can't really win. Now, at least you just put all solar panels everywhere, but you had to produce that from something. So, you might just shift it around. So when we start panicking over shortages, we shouldn't. We're very fortunate. We have a lot of stuff, even when people have been laid off and they're not making as much stuff as they used to, and you can't ever find anything in the store. But there's plenty of it out there. It's just probably not in the same place. Instead of it being abundance, there's a few, very few. So just don't go crazy. Don't spend all your money, and you'll be able to afford gas if it goes up a couple cents. But just watch all these things, because anytime people can manipulate things, even the little guys, you can even create your own Bitcoin, a type of Bitcoin. You can create it, and then you can tell people it's really doing good, and you bought it at a certain amount. Or you can just buy somebody else's Bitcoin, and you buy it, and then you just start telling people, oh, it's going up, it's going up. So they buy it. It raises the value of yours, and you sell it. So really, that's kind of dishonest, but a lot of people are doing things by just panicking or just going crazy. Like people just aren't using their brain. So just be careful getting caught up in the swarm of because somebody out there thinks there's a lot of people out here with money. What can I do to get it? Let's get people scared of the gas. I make a ton. So you just got to watch, just kind of wake up. Make sure you're not being manipulated in order to buy something excess that you could just wait till tomorrow, or just get a little bit and you don't have to buy the whole thing. So this gas shortage, people saying it's crazy. We can't be that relying on one little thing to disrupt the whole system. Because the power goes out, storms come down the trees, it's above ground, but they send all these areas from, work trucks from different states to come clean it up. So if it was bad enough, they're going to have somebody out there fixing it, so it might not be a couple days, but there's enough gas and they can start putting it on trucks, and paying these guys, the truckers, to haul it and help us out. The highways are still running. So, just don't panic over craziness. I just had to share that because people going crazy over things. We've been wearing a mask now over a year, and they're wanting to start letting everybody not wear the mask. So a lot of stores now are starting to take the signs down. But they say if people wear masks, let them wear it, make us feel better. You just got to be careful because there's stuff floating around. But with everybody using touch screens, checking out, they've been all kind of bacteria all over everything that we use day to day. So it's just, with this pandemic, it's been really brought to attention because it was a lot faster result. But everybody gets vaccinated, and hopefully we won't be panicking all the time. But never know what's going to happen next. It'll be another panic. If everybody was drinking Coca-Cola and they said, oh, we're going to raise Coca-Cola to 10 cents, you'd have everybody buying all the Coca-Cola. It's just amazing that we can be influenced by just a suggestion or a thought. So try to step back and think, do I really need to get caught up in this swing of craziness? I just thought I'd share that. Have a good one.